Warm greetings, everyone, and welcome to my December newsletter. I'd like to start by apologizing for not connecting with you since the end of September. Wow, 3 months. It's been a rich time, an interesting time for all of us, hasn't it? For the last 3 months, I have been blessed to be able to augment my income by working in the local film industry. And that's kept me afloat financially, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So that's a big part of the reason why you haven't seen me since then. And I am happy to say that I am happy and healthy, and I hope that you are too. So what's been going on for me in the last few months? Well, I guess I have two very important things to share with you. The first is I got married. I met Kim, the love of my life, last February. And my heart recognized her as soon as I saw her. 6 weeks after our relationship began, I proposed to her, and we had wanted to get married, of course, much sooner than the fall, and COVID, of course, is preventing that from happening, those kinds of events from happening for all of us. So we decided to put it off till next summer, and we thought that we would get married under a full moon in the month of July. And in our desire to honor the upcoming event, we were doing little rituals every full moon before July. And on the full moon in November, we decided to put our rings on and go for a walk in the moonlight. And after a few days, I said, this feels so good on my hand, I'd like to keep it on. So Kim and I decided to get married on winter solstice. So we got married on winter solstice. Just a very simple legal ceremony. We included some simple rituals to make it more meaningful and special, and we will have a public declaration of our commitment to each other on summer solstice. So that's the biggest news I have to share with you. I feel blessed beyond measure. Kim is truly the love of my life. Secondly, on a music front, I'm very, very happy to say that since August now, I have been doing morning musings every Wednesday morning on Facebook Live. I offer a thought, a musing that I've been pondering, and I create a simple chant to go with it, and then I have some shared silence, and then I repeat the chant again. So if you haven't seen any of those, please join me on Facebook every Wednesday morning at 9. It has been 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm going to change that to 10 a.m. Pacific in the new year. And for those of you who can't join me in real time, I do create YouTube videos of them, so you can watch them at any time. And I'm going to share one of them with you a little later in this video. Secondly, on the music front, I'm very, very pleased to report that a good friend of mine, a master Chapman stick player, Greg Howard, was kind enough to interview me as the featured artist on the stick website, and that's just been posted, so I will include a link to that interview underneath this video in case you're interested in watching that. And lastly, as I always do at this time of year, I'm pondering a word which will be my theme for 2021. For 2020, my theme was freedom, and that was inspired by my 2019 walk on the Camino, where I felt the overwhelming gift of the Camino was the sense of simplicity and freedom that I experienced in that adventure, and how I wanted my life to look more and more like it did on the Camino. And so freedom was my theme for 2020. I've decided my theme for 2021 will be surrender, so that I can move more deeply into freedom, surrendering, letting go, releasing, trusting. All those words have been very much on my mind this month, and all of the chants that I've created in the month of December have been around those words. So, as I always do at this time of year, I'm curious, if you were to pick a word or a theme for 21, what would it be for you? Please let me know. Please let me know about anything. I would really like to know how you've been the last few months. I've greatly missed being in touch with you. And I really do want to be of as much service to you as I can with my words, with my music. So if you have thoughts about how I can do that, how I can be of more service to you, I welcome them dearly. So thank you. Thank you for being part of my mailing list, my online community, my life, my journey. I do hope that you're happy and well, and let's share some music together. This first, I'm going to share two pieces of music with you. The first one is my most recent chant. It's called Transforming Prayer. It's inspired by a prayer that was brought to my attention by Reverends Mary and Austin Hennessy, two good friends of mine here in Vancouver. And the words to the Transforming Prayer are, I gently release all people, places, circumstances, and conditions that are not a part of the divine pattern for my life. All people, places, circumstances, and conditions that are not a part of the divine pattern for my life gently release me. I joyously attract all people, places, circumstances, and conditions that are a part of the divine pattern for my life. All people, places, circumstances, and conditions that are a part of the divine pattern for my life joyously attract me. And so it is. So I simplified that because that's quite a mouthful, and I created this chant, which I also call Transforming Prayer, and the words are, I gently release all that isn't a part of the master plan for my life, and it gently releases me. And then the second set of words is the opposite. I gladly attract all that is a part of the master plan for my life, and it gladly attracts me. So I will sing each section a few times, and I hope that you'll join me. It's a simple melody, and if you don't feel like singing, that's fine. I invite you to just hold some space for the words and let the words in the music enter your heart. Here we go. Transforming Prayer. With a little help from some tabla, some wonderful percussion program that I found for my phone, a wonderful app. Here we go, Transforming Prayer. I gently release all that isn't a part of the master plan for my life, and it gently releases me. Let's sing that again. I gently release all that isn't a part of the master plan for my life, and it gently releases me. One more time. I gently release all that isn't a part of the master plan for my life, and it gently releases me. Let's call in what we want to gladly attract. I gladly attract all that is a part of the master plan for my life, and it gladly attracts me. Gladly attract. I gladly attract all that is a part of the master plan for my life, and it gladly attracts me. last time. Gladly attract. I gladly attract all that is a part of the master plan for my life, and it gladly attracts me. So that's the kind of thing I've been creating on Wednesday mornings. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you join me on any Wednesday morning, or as I said, you can watch those videos anytime, replays on Facebook or on my YouTube channel. So, because it's close to Christmas, I'd like to just play a little bit of Silent Night for you. It's a song that I certainly enjoy and I hope is special for you. And however you celebrate this time of year, whether that's just with some simple silence or honoring Christmas or honoring Hanukkah or whatever your path may be, I hope this is a safe and magical time for you and your loved ones. Know that I'm thinking about you, wishing you well, and very much wanting to hear from you and what's going on in your life. Here's a little bit of Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Love and blessings, dear friend. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Namaste. I hope to see you again soon, and I hope to hear from you before my next newsletter.